D'accord? Allez, c'est parti pour le trailer de Squadron 42. On va voir ce que ça donne. On va voir ce qu'on nous propose. Et on va réagir ensemble. Et voir ce qu'on va pouvoir se taper.
Archangel 6, come in.
Go for 6.
I'm getting a faint contact on bearing 287. You picking that up?
Yeah, got it. Scanning now. We're clear.
C'est beau pour l'instant. Hein.
Provided that the civilian traffic is restricted under lockdown.
Copy that.
Archangel. Archangel. This is Krugeri.
Come back, Gary.
Redirect to sector 7 Bravo Echo for immediate tasking.
C'est beau, hein.
Copy that. On our way.
Ça me fait penser à Star Wars, ça. C'est un plan très Star Wars-esque. Ouais, j'ai vu le Idris, ouais. Il y a tous les gros vaisseaux massifs. Que je crois qu'en dessous, c'est un Hammerhead. Là, il y a un javelin. C'est très très beau et c'est épique. J'aime bien pour l'instant. On a vu que 3 minutes. On a vu que 30 secondes hein, pour l'instant. Hein.
I know I just wrote you. But a couple of hours ago, proximity sensors on the other side
of the jump got twigged. Word is it might be that clan we've been battling with. I guess that last fight didn't scare them off
quite like we all hoped it would.
Ok, donc tu peux avoir une bonne personnalisation de visage et compagnie. Ok.
I just wanted to let you know.
L'interface c'est cool, hein.
I'll write as soon as I can. Stay safe. Your loving son.
Là, c'est probablement pour nous montrer que tu pourras créer le perso que tu veux, le modéliser comme tu le souhaites, a priori. Je pense que ça va être comme ça.
Never gets old, does it?
Sir.
Eddies. I used to do the same thing when I was first coming up. Post up to the flight deck whenever I could to watch the launches.
Oh, c'est beau. Hein. Ouais, peut-être ça.
Have you seen the F8s up close?
No, sir.
The thing's a beast. Nimble, too.
12 maneuvering thrusters and 3 mains. It sure sounds like it. Sir.
Après, il manque un truc, mais...
Captain McLaren, to the bridge. Captain McLaren, to the bridge.
I saw you apply to the Flight Academy again.
Yes, sir.
Keep your head up. Took me a couple times before I got in.
Thank you, sir.
Tu vois, les mouvements de visage sont pas encore foufou, mais c'est pas mal, hein. Un studio indé, entre guillemets, hein, indé. Hein.
Welcome to Cloud Imperium Games Manchester Studio. I'm Chris Roberts, and I'm pleased to announce we have just passed a major milestone. Squadron 42 is now feature complete and has entered its polish phase.
Attends. 2 infos. 1, ils ont des studios à Manchester, mais go apply en fait. Go postuler. J'ai envie de travailler pour eux, moi. Voilà. Et 2, Squadron 42 est prêt. Prêt, opérationnel, et il est en phase de polissage, en gros. Bon, franchement, propre, hein.
To celebrate this milestone, we've gathered some of our core leadership together to share what this means.
Oh, ils ont des bureaux de dingue.
As Chris says, we've moved into the polish phase of Squadron 42, which means extra emphasis on ensuring things feel fun.
Alors, ça, c'est mon œil de pro. Ils ont des standing desks, les bâtards. Ils ont des standing desks, vas-y. Ils ont des standing desks, ils ont des écrans de ouf, ils ont de la déco. Le mec, sur son bureau, là, vous voyez, là. Alors, aucun rapport avec le React. Hein. Là, il a le Lego Horizon Zero Dawn. Je crois. Enfin, ou une figurine ou un truc comme ça. Horizon Zero Dawn, c'est n'importe quoi. Vraiment, ils ont l'air d'être bien, les employés. Hein.
On ensuring things feel fun.
Ah, elle est trop belle, l'interface, là. L'interface, là, elle déchire sa race. Hein. J'aime beaucoup. Hein.
Such as dialing in combat encounters, but also
Oh
letting
là
you
là.
feel of how you control your
Ça, c'est
character or
propre.
vehicle and making
Ça,
sure
c'est
it's
propre, hein.
immersive as possible. We've paid extra attention to how your character reacts when in their ship, so that you feel like an actual pilot, whether that's firing your weapons, taking hits, or punching the afterburners to get to cover. Ship
Salut,
AI
Vicky.
has also seen huge improvements, with closer engagement distances and more varied behaviors. And with our new precision targeting mode, the action has never been as close.
Oh, c'est propre, j'aime bien.
With the aim now on polish, we've organized the project into self-sufficient strike teams, so we can focus on individual areas to deliver the best experience.
Regarde la minimap sur le côté, là. La minimap que vous avez là. C'est propre, c'est F et tout.
This allows us to bring all disciplines together with a unified vision of enhancing the gameplay by seamlessly blending it with polished visuals, final
Il y a un
cinematic
cutlass qui place au-dessus, là.
and our ever-improving technology.
You didn't see the boat, kid. You're good to keep going.
We're also
Si ça, c'est pas une référence à Top Gun. Si ce plan n'est pas une référence à Top Gun, le 2, avec le passage à l'envers, les missiles derrière, et ça replonge. Top Gun 2.
dialing in gameplay features, such as the ship flight model for both atmosphere
Oh,
and
c'est
space,
beau, c'est propre.
which covers master modes, control surfaces, and our gold standard HUD and MFDs. Our interaction system for both the world and
ça
your
c'est
character
cool.
have also seen additional improvements, allowing us to hone and craft environmental puzzles unique to each location, while allowing us to tell the story of the world around you.
C'est cool le petit affichage en HUD en haut là, en 3D là, c'était pas mal.
The military multi-tool is an essential piece of equipment for every pilot that integrates all attachments into a single handheld device and allows us to create really interesting challenges, including physics-based puzzles using our updated rope tech.
Ça c'est cool. Oh, il y a 2-3 trucs, c'est joli visuellement. Après, moi, c'est les visages où j'ai un peu de mal.
Power down your ships and stand by for processing. Yeah, you can f*** off Nicoyo's ass.
Ça, je trouve ça drôle.
Our scanning, targeting and marker system has also seen an overhaul, allowing us to highlight only the essential information that you need, such as key objectives, mission targets, and high-level scan information, while keeping your overall view as
Oh, c'est
clean
vachement
as
beau, hein.
possible.
Damn skank! Take him off me! No!
Tactical FPS combat and stealth, which has seen a suite of improvements, from improved looting, weapon feel and balance, realistic scopes, and smoother locomotion, alongside our new and improved FPS radar and scanner that provide you an
c'est
overview
moi.
of the battlefield, but at the cost of
Ça touche pas une balle.
rapid missions.
C'est exactement moi.
We've also seen the introduction of our Maelstrom-powered destructible environment, which adds a layer of dynamism to the experience, alongside our improved AI, that can now have hundreds of combinations of traits that allow us to create unique,
On dirait moi qui
challenging
joue, hein.
combat encounters that really
Merde, il rate.
push your
Il,
tactical
il en a eu un sur deux. Ah putain, mais là le spray il est un peu mauvais. Hein. Plan là. Oh, il l'a eu, bien joué. Oh, la glissade propre. Mettre peine. Mais en vrai, c'est propre, hein. Là, t'avais pas ça avant. Ça, c'est vachement cool, hein. Une sorte de scan là qui te donne les positions là. Par contre, le mec, c'est Rambo, hein.
We play and review the builds regularly and call out action points at each level from start to finish and where we need to improve the gameplay.
Ah oui, donc le mec là, il a pété la porte.
This is
Il a
an
coupé la
incredibly
porte.
rewarding
Putain,
stage
c'est
of
vachement cool.
development for me and the team, as the ultimate vision of the game is realized, allowing us to craft an experience that we can be really proud of. One specific area that I'm excited
Ça,
to dive in
c'est
is
cool.
the feeling of the player interacting with the world around them,
Patching you in.
as it's a core component of Squadron and really grounds the world that you inhabit. We've made sure that any interaction in the environment is physically represented by a character animation to keep you in the moment and fully immerse you in the experience that we've created. Ultimately, this is the final phase of gameplay iteration before we fully transition into optimization and stability on the road to
Oh,
release.
elle est propre l'animation d'arrivée là.
Here's your Trejo. This is Colton. Come back. Always trips me out.
Vraiment, c'est vraiment cool, hein. J'aime beaucoup, hein.
Web tried explaining how
Me like
atmosphere
it.
processors work. Really shows how far we've come. The hell is she?
With the transition of Squadron to polish phase, we've had the opportunity to find additional moments within the existing narrative to add subtle interactions where
C'est le matos qu'ils utilisent pour faire les captures en a priori, hein, je pense. C'est l'endroit où ils font les scans avec les personnes avec les combis, avec les combinaisons avec les boules là. C'est vachement propre, hein. Tu vois qu'ils se foutent pas de ta gueule sur les animations. Hein.
where appropriate. It's been tremendously exciting to play through these areas and find places to augment the mood, support gameplay, and further embellish our story and characters.
So yeah, man, I can't believe it. They said I got to wait another 2 years before I can reapply. So that's why I figured I'd get a job trying in security, because that's you know, I can get some hours flying in the cockpit and whatnot. Can't hurt, right? Exactly.
We've also been capturing pickups for our lead female player character, as well as wildlines for our various enemies that you all will encounter throughout the game on both foot and in your cockpit. These consist of a range of responses and reactions that you as the player can trigger, which has been the culmination of efforts by the gameplay and AI teams. This means that you're going to have to tangle with some very smart and reactive bad guys to complete your mission.
Non.
At the heart of this immersive adventure, you'll find cutting-edge cinematic storytelling
thoughtfully crafted to fully immerse you into your story.
We fight today. So in 40 years from now, when you're surrounded by everything and everyone you hold dear, and they ask, what did you do in the Battle of Vega? You can look them in the eye and say, I held the line. Men and women of the Second Fleet, I am proud to stand with you today. Good luck. Push about.
Nice speech.
Any word from the recon team?
Not yet.
Let's get into
C'est un acteur connu, lui.
position.
Il ressemble à un acteur connu qui joue que des méchants.
Throughout the polish phase, our team is taking every opportunity to push things to the next level.
Tell me you're expecting company.
This is not good.
The Cine team is focused on finalizing edit lock on all of our big action as well as all smaller character sequences.
I could have pulled this off of the Galactopedia.
Yeah, probably, but I think their solar mass calculations are wrong, though.
Well,
Ah, c'est,
Probably, but...
La différence, elle est violente, hein.
pulled this off of the Galactopedia.
Yeah, probably, but I think their solar mass calculations are wrong, though.
Well, this is ridiculous.
How so?
We are now able to adjust our shot composition to final cameras thanks to recently crafted space vistas and level art being content complete now.
It'd be nice to know how much of a shitstorm we're flying into.
More like a hellstorm, Blue. One you ain't gonna fly out of.
Shut up.
Now, I hadn't seen another ship that wasn't trying to kill me in days, let alone a hauler.
Je me demande s'ils ont pas utilisé. Parce que lui, vous le connaissez, lui. Lui, il vous parle. Lui, c'est un acteur connu. Il ressemble beaucoup à un acteur connu. C'est fou.
So you can imagine my surprise.
Detailed lighting passes can...
Et là, c'est Marc Hamill. Enfin, Marc Hamill jeune. Là, lui, là. C'est Marc Hamill il y a quelques temps, tu vois. Mais c'est Marc Hamill, tu vois.
Can be done on hero sequences so we can show our cast and convey their emotions in the best light possible. And we're making sure our cinematics are triggering as fluid as we can craft them so they form a coherent concerto with the rest of the player's narrative experience.
Mr. Wexler, this is Lieutenant Commander Colton.
Oh, Commander, hey. Julian Wexler, I'm the field manager of this little operation. Welcome aboard the Archon. What brings the Navy to this little corner of the universe?
We got you flying with Lieutenant Commander Colton. He's one of our best.
Parce que lui, il a joué dans Game of Thrones, lui.
As others will share, this is the most rewarding chapter of development, which allows us to truly experience the visceral and oftentimes emotional moments that our narrative provides.
How did you handle it after Vega?
I'm not sure.
Enfin là, le mec, on a l'impression qu'il est drogué, quoi.
It helps to remember that stuff like this is
Mais c'est beau ce qu'ils ont réussi à faire, hein.
I've never been good at dealing with problems I can't fix.
Well, this is one that you don't have to do alone.
That's good to know.
For the animation teams, polish phase
J'avais raison.
Finding the social aspects of Squadron 42 that occur between the various missions and getting the behaviors implemented across all of its chapters. Here we're dialing in the hangar to make it as immersive and believable.
Ils ont vraiment fait appel à des vrais acteurs pour faire les gros persos des cinématiques. Oh, l'animation de passage dans les boucliers, putain, même dans Star Wars, y a pas mieux. Attention aux détails, elle est énorme. J'adore.
For example, we're launching off a space carrier, but we still ground the feel in real-world actions.
C'est vrai qu'il est beau le Gladius, hein.
Repairing and inspecting, and making sure that your next flight mission is a success. This means we're looking out for pops, hiccups, or awkward transitions, and ensuring that everything flows and looks like all the great mocap performances we've captured.
Let's ready some extra ice packs out of storage. Whenever gunners are on full rotation, you can always count on at least one of them getting hurt.
We also have you covered in everyday life. The medical staff work diligently for their patients, whether they're players or crew. We really want you to feel part of an authentic crew, an important part of the UEE Navy in an enormous universe of people going about their everyday lives.
Let's go ahead and clear for takeoff. Ground crew, prep bay for takeoff. Copy that. Hangar.
Oh, ça, c'est un détail qui peut-être vous touche pas. Mais tu vois, par exemple, le perso qui est là, il fait vraiment des signes, inspirés des signes des chiens jaunes sur les porte-avions, par exemple.
Ready for launch.
Là, tu vois, il dit stand, send.
Takeoff approved, Baron 2. You have the ball.
Et là, il lance. Il donne à lui, à celui qui est devant. Là, celui qui est devant, il dit vas-y, décolle. Hop, tac, tac, tac. Stand. Là, il récupère les infos d'un peu tout le monde. Tout va bien. Là, il lui dit d'attendre. Et normalement, il va pointer du doigt au bout d'un moment. Voilà.
Baron 2, you are cleared for
Go.
launch. Have a safe flight, Baron 2.
C'est parfait. L'attention des détails. Franchement, moi, je suis convaincu.
We want you to not only decide how you play the game, but to feel as if the people you interact with are in that world with you.
I would have never thought a shotgun could be so pretty. Damn, this R97 is sleek as hell. Like a lot of other weapons in Gemini's arsenal, it has a higher rate of fire than most guns of its type.
John Wick.
We're working to support a feel of authenticity through world traversals, running, jumping and climbing.
Ça c'est propre s'il y a des trucs comme ça.
Interactions with objects and the environment. Solid weapon gameplay and enemy reactions. As well as combat realities, such as weapon malfunctions.
Ça c'est cool ça. Ça en vrai ça c'est pas mal, mais ça existe déjà.
Encounters of the more lethal kind. Ooh, that's gonna hurt in the morning.
That's good ça. J'aime bien.
As we continue to focus on the quality experience, we've been working closely with our art teams, and it's been exciting to see their environments come to life alongside us.
While animation and design have been populating the locations, polish phase for my teams means making huge advancements in the quality of our characters and environments. We've established our standard with recognizable characters like Mark Hamill, Gillian Anderson, and Gary Oldman. And we're now applying this to the rest of the cast and identifying.
Mais là tu vois Gary Oldman, Mark Hamill, la nana je sais pas qui c'est, il y a Liam Cunningham, donc le mec de Game of Thrones. Il y a, j'ai la liste. En fait je triche, hein, j'ai chopé la liste. Il y a Mark Strong, donc c'est le mec chauve que je vous disais que c'est toujours un méchant dans les films. On va voir si dans ce jeu ça va trahir trahir entre guillemets la série. Parce que dans tous les films dans lesquels je l'ai vu, Mark Strong, à chaque fois, il est gentil puis méchant, tu vois. Il met des petits coups dans le dos. Gary Oldman, on a vu. Sophie Wu, que je connais pas. John Rhys Davis, je crois que ça me parle. Enfin, vraiment, il y a vraiment des gros noms, quoi. Ils ont pas été chercher n'importe qui.
Any remaining tech requirements that need to be closed down.
Gary Oldman.
The story of Squadron 42 takes you through a variety of diverse locations of varying scales and styles. We shared glimpses of several environments before, and there's still plenty out there for you to discover.
Ça c'est beau ça. Mais t'as l'air de te balader que en Gladius par contre.
The art team has had to face during the development of Squadron 42 is
Vous avez déjà
ensuring the visuals
Titan peut-être?
are complementary to the narrative of the script. The mood and feeling of a space is just as important to us as it is making sure we hit the visual quality that CIG has become known for.
C'est beau hein?
Oh good, we can't hack it from this side. Graves, we got a locked door. Can you give us access?
No, I'm afraid that's a negative, Steve. I would have to add you to our system to give you override permissions, and there's a lot involved.
Graves, on dirait Eric Cantona. Mais c'est pas lui, hein. Mais il a des faux airs d'Eric Cantona un peu.
Okay, we'll figure something out.
Everything you see during the campaign has been heavily inspired by the classics of 70s and 80s sci-fi, but with a modern twist. We want everything you see to feel like it has a soul, its own personality, and tells of a history long before you arrived.
Ah oui, non mais c'est
Flight spaces and their connecting tissue has been one of the more unique challenges we've needed to overcome for Squadron. Developing our VDB tech to blend seamlessly between tighter traversal spaces and into wider space vistas and planets has proved incredibly difficult but rewarding.
Je pense que c'est un PC qui le fait tourner de ouf le jeu. Tu vas te régaler. Hein.
Without interruption. Creating a diverse array of locations is essential to us. Our environments need to work from a variety of scales. We need to pay close attention to detail, whether we're working in a dirty engineering vent or navigating the debris of a dying star, wondering what may be around that next corner, or even who may live there, how would they have survived, and what state of mind may they be in.
Ça donne envie d'acheter un Gladius.
We've worked closely with our social teams in delivering a cohesive social experience when you're taking some downtime from our refined flight and FPS missions, or even missions of the more eerie kind.
Oh, ils ont fait un peu de mission horreur, un peu, non? Un peu alien.
We'll be introducing new space stations on a massive scale, all brought together and designed to be as tangible as possible. We've thought about their function, their age, and tried to ensure there's a progression in artistic style with each station as you progress through the game.
Ça c'est cool. Après, ce serait cool qu'ils répercutent tout ça sur le jeu normal.
As you can see today, the teams are working incredibly hard, ramping up the detail and quality to match the breadth of our vision for Squadron 42.
Now, I know you're all asking, when can I play it?
When can I play it?
When we have the locked release date, you will be the first to know. Now, we're in polishing phase on Squadron 42. You will start to see a lot more things coming to Star Citizen, as well as overall progress on the persistent universe. Polish phase can take some time. We have come this far, and we want to make sure Squadron 42 delivers on the promise of being
j'ai envie de me faire
this
recruter chez eux en fait.
Commander. Now, even though there's only a few of us in this video, I'd like to extend a big thank you to all our staff around the globe who've been putting their heart and soul into bringing Squadron 42 to life. And I would like to thank everyone in the community for your patience and your support. To paraphrase Admiral Bishop, when people ask, what did you do in the development of Squadron 42? You can look them in the eye and say, I held the line. I'm proud to stand with you. Thank you for making this game with us.
C'est quoi ces trucs là? coming soon. Eh ben nickel. Bah écoutez, écoutez, c'était trop cool en fait. C'était trop cool. J'ai super envie de jouer à ce jeu. Après, je suis quand même un peu réticent. Parce que je me dis, ok, c'est bien beau de nous montrer des très belles images, capturées sur des très bons PC, sur les machines de dev, sur les machines de modélisation 3D, c'est très beau, machin. J'attends de voir. J'attends de voir aussi parce que bah, on sait que Star Citizen, on l'a vu sur certains débuts de wipe où il y a beaucoup de bugs. Donc j'attends de voir. Je suis pas négatif. Hein. Je pense que les promesses sont énormes et que ça a l'air d'être un truc mais gigantesque et très très bon. Pour ne pas vous mentir, pour moi, on va l'avoir sur la chaîne, c'est sûr. C'est sûr qu'on va y jouer parce que rien que déjà, visuellement, c'est cool. Le cast me donne tellement envie de jouer à cette histoire. C'est que des gros noms, c'est que des noms que je suis, que je connais. On va redire hein, Mark Strong, Mark Hamill, Gary Oldman. Rien que les 3 noms-là, on est sur des gens de qualité, quoi. Donc je pense que ça va plutôt bien se passer. À voir quand est-ce que ça sort. Là ils sont en phase de polishing, donc je pense que c'est qu'ils ont terminé et maintenant ils sont en train de faire les petits ajustements pour que tout colle bien avant de passer sur une phase d'alpha ou de bêta test. Je dis ça avec des pincettes parce que je sais pas où ils en sont eux. Ça se trouve ils ont déjà fait une alpha, on sait pas. En interne, ils ont peut-être fait une alpha en interne, on sait pas, tu vois. Mais je pense que là ils sont en train de polir ils sont en train de gratter, ils sont en train de faire les trucs bien propres, bien beaux, ils sont en train de revoir. Le seul truc que moi je trouve ça un peu dommage, c'est qu'en 2023 c'est les faciès quoi. Les faciès ont pas l'air, on reconnaît les gens, donc ça pour ça c'est nickel. Mais par contre quand ça parle, tu vois, ça manque d'un tout petit truc de détail. Qui sera peut-être réglé après cette phase de polishing, vous voyez. Mais en tout cas, ouais, très content, très content de l'arrivée de ce jeu. Très content de quand ça va sortir. Hein. On sait pas encore, on n'a pas encore cette information, comme l'a dit le petit monsieur qui nous parlait. Et puis intéressant de voir que tout ça va être basculé, bien sûr, sur